Welcome back, y'all. We are back on Reddit this week. I haven't been on here in months. I'm a little terrified, but also intrigued because I want to know what people be up to in their house. I'm nosy, so I jizz in my pants, then just leave it there. When I go to the restroom later, I lick it out of my These are disgusting. If you do not know my name, I'm Zanaya. This is my channel. Go ahead and click that like button, that subscribe. Just go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. First up, what is the most disgusting habit you have? Mine is without a doubt the scratch and sniff. I will scratch my balls or ass and then curiously sniff my finger. I know it will smell horrifying. Why do you know that and you're not doing anything about it? Yeah, I can't help but to do it. Definitely disgusting. I have to take all my clothes off to take a dump. I can't even wear my watch. Are you getting in the shower after? Like, what's going on with that? That low-key sounds like a trauma response or something. I don't know. If I'm tired after work, instead of having to shower, I just wash my face, then my genitals in the sink. At least 4 other people use that sink. You really don't know what people be doing in their house. That's called a whole bath though. But you do that like often? Yep, whore bath. When I was little and I stayed over at my Depression era grandma's house for the night, she would without fail tell me the next morning that instead of a shower, you really just need to wash your face, your hands, and your butt and just shower for real once a week or so. No, you gotta shower every day. I don't know who told y'all that. Like, if there's a day like where you can't get in the shower for some reason, at the very least, get I call them the hot regions. Do that at least. But only once a week, absolutely not. You have to wash your entire body. I don't know who told y'all that. Like, you don't gotta wash your legs or arms. It's a part of your body. Just wash it. I bite my toenails. That was 15 years ago. I just realized how old this thread is. I compulsively peel the skin off my lips. I used to bite my lips when I was a kid, so I can't even say much. I pop my zits and my boyfriend's zits. It's a problem. I don't understand people who are like interested in that, like popping other people's pimples. I never want to touch another human's pimple. I'm so sorry. I have masturbated in every shower I have used for the past 20 years since starting to masturbate. Is this a man? Cause electric chair or a drain? Sometimes I stick my finger in lemon meringue pot. Bitch, no you don't. Stop. Okay, some of these I jizz in my pants, then just leave it there. If I'm alone, I often put my hand right outside my butt crack before I fart, and then I smell it. Y'all, you act like you can't smell the fart regular. Like, why do you have to do all of that? You just wanted to put your hand in your crack. Like, stop using the fart as an excuse and just do it. Be bold about it. You're not doing this to smell that fart. You just want to put your hand in your ass. Because you can smell a fart without doing all that, if we being real. Ejaculate. Too lazy to reach for tissues, so use shirt to wipe. Keep wearing shirt for the rest of the day. That is a very intentional choice. Why? Why? Should I make an account and start asking? These are like 15 years old. I want to know why. I piss in the shower. You're nasty. I don't consider that disgusting. You're staying under running water and will be using soap. Yeah, but you know, I heard like urine creates calcium. I don't know if people know that, and that can like clog your drain up if you do it a lot. Like if you're always peeing in your shower, it builds up the calcium in your drain and it clogs it up. Also, people who pee in sinks, because people do that too. I don't know why, when there's a working toilet. I eat my own scabs. Zombie. Pulling and eating my hair from time to time. I've actually heard of that. I didn't know people eat it, but I've heard of that. It's like I don't know if it's like a mental health thing or trauma or something where you like pull your hair out. I've heard of that. I didn't know what it was called. Whoa. Eating it is crazy though. Okay, so I created another account to answer this one. I'm female, and sometimes throughout the day, I can get a little aroused. When I go to the restroom later, I lick it out of my. These are disgusting. I'm judging all of you. Like, I don't. One thing about me, I'm an inner word judger, if that's even a word. Like, you can literally tell me you sell crack, and I'll be like, I might judge you in my head, but I'm not gonna make you feel any way about it. But like this shit, I'm judging pretty much everyone in this thread. Y'all are disgusting. Like, what? And then you doing it later, like hours later. I honestly don't know what to think about. One part of my mind says ew, but the other thinks it's kind of, well, honestly really hot. Disgusting. Put all of these people, we need to put them on like their own planet. This is a long one. Sometime I can feel that I am taking a shit that is going to use half a roll of toilet paper to clean out of my anus. My reaction is to do a couple wipes, but not get it all, because apparently I think I have things to do. Why are you talking about this like this is like someone else? Like, the wording of this is like you're not the one in charge or something. This is a huge mistake, because if it takes a while for me to take a shower, as in a day or so, the following happens. The poop crusts onto my anus and gets itchy, so I scratch it through my pants, which rubs half dry poop all over my anus and underwear. It is a little abrasive and irritates my skin. I eventually take a shower and spend slightly too long being slightly too vigorous cleaning my irritated poop, but I don't like this. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like any of this. The slight abrasions from this hurt to the point that I have to spend more than a couple days avoiding walking. Stop doing it. Just wipe fully. Like, he's so self-aware. I think that's what's bothering me. It's like he's talking about it like he knows what the problem is. He knows exactly how to solve it, and he just... This is disgusting. Invest in some baby wipes and get in the shower if you have to. Like, what? I wonder what he's up to. I don't know why I want to know. Just take the time to wipe your ass properly. Damn it, nastiest one on here. Or get the wet toilet paper, you know, the ones kind of like baby wipes, but for adults. Exactly. That's what's bothering me about this one, is like, he's telling us like this is just this inevitable problem that everyone goes through. Wipe your ass. Like, I've been ripping my fingernails to shreds for years. I get an endorphin release or something because it feels fantastic. I don't really have nails, just claws nowadays. This isn't necessarily disgusting, it's odd. Okay. Very Dwight Schrute quoted to just want claws. I pick my nose when I sleep. I once hooked up with this chick and I woke up to her staring at me. She looked like she hadn't slept at all. Before I could say anything, she says, "You snore really loud and you pick your nose." I look down on my pillow and there's a pile of boogers right where my head was. That was the last time I had sex. What? That's a weird thing to do in your sleep. I slept walked one time when I was a kid. I think I talk in my sleep sometimes, but that is crazy. I spit quite a bit. A lot of people find it gross. I always thought Taylor Swift... What does that have to do with anything? Pick my nose and eat it. Feels good, man. You are terrifying. I will scratch my girlfriend's ass, then sniff it. Alright. I get tweezers and push the white pus that builds up in my pores around the bottom of my and sides of my nose. Then once all are drained and red, I start squeezing the blackheads on my nose by placing the tweezer point just to the side of the blackhead. To further the grossness, I wipe it on the mirror for my wife to see. Why? Why does she need to? Do you hate your wife? What? I do this as well to try to pop any other pimples I see on my face. I'm not very prone to acne, except I'm not reading all that. Y'all nasty. I masturbate. For some reason, many females find this fact disgusting. I used to use dip tobacco, Copenhagen or Skull. Both are pretty good. I personally think tobacco is disgusting, but I wouldn't put it on the level of anything else I've read on this list. I think that's the most tame shit I've seen on here, is that you use tobacco. Disgusting in its own right, but on this list, it's kind of like a relief. I smoke every day. Not brushing my teeth too often. Let's change that. Just start brushing them. I chew and eat my blackheads and whiteheads, scabs too. Y'all niggas are zombies. Why are you eating your like skin? And I pick the skin around my nails. Think hangnails only to the extreme. Sometimes it'll bleed, scab over. Sometimes I have 1/4 inch piece of skin hanging off. I don't know why. I've done it most of my life. It's somewhat embarrassing when people notice. It's not a pain thing. I actually hate it when it hurts really bad. Seems to just be a habit. Just maybe go to therapy. I don't know. Bite my fingernails. You scratch your ass and sniff it, never shaking hands with anyone ever again. That's another thing, is why, like, I'm someone who, if I meet someone, I'll shake their hand, but you never know what people are doing with their hands before they talk to you and shake your hand, which is terrifying. And I carry hand sanitizer and I wash my hands all the time, because the thought that I may have encountered someone in my life, not that I know personally, I hope, but like just in passing that I've had to meet, that could be doing some shit like this. Like you never know what people are doing in their house. Like, this is crazy. Hold on. Why is somebody saying piss in the sink? No. I bite my nails so much and it's messing up my teeth. I didn't realize that could affect your teeth, which is kind of dumb. Obviously, it's correlated, but I smell my farts to check if they're really stinky, and they are. I try and discreetly wave them away to help diffuse the smell before anyone else has to deal with the stink. What do you mean check? It seems like you know already and you just want to do it. Masturbate into a toilet. Been there, done that. Nothing wrong with it. It's more efficient than a tissue sock wet nap. Makes for a quick getaway. Quick getaway is crazy. Where are you at? Where are you at? You should be in your home. I managed to stop myself biting my nails a long time ago, but now I just bite the skin down around my nails. What's up with people like chewing on the skin to the point it's bleeding? What is that? That's nerves. You're nervous about something. You need to go process that. I pick my nose with my left hand while my right hand is down my pants. Oh, what is this? In the morning, before I completely wake up, I have a huge amount of spit in my mouth. However, I am too lazy to go all the way to the nearest bathroom or trash can. Thus, the spit in my mouth grows and grows. I lean to the side of the bed between the wall and spit between the crack like a gushing waterfall. I also like to type in bold and caps. Huh? Why do you have so much spit in your mouth when you wake up? That's what never mind the fact that you're spitting in a wall like a caveman. Why is there so much spit in your mouth when you wake up? What are you, like, what? Are you drooling like that much? Okay, next. When I can't find a good vein on my arms or legs, I shoot up in my dick. Don't have children. Don't have children. Okay, next. Not my habit, but my dad's story of renovating apartments. A man recently died in his apartment, so the crew had to move furniture out in order to get to work. Lo and behold, they pick up the couch to move it. The entire area between the wall and couch is covered in nail clippings. Apparently, this guy had been clipping his nails and throwing it behind the couch for years. Mm-mm. The nose ring one is, people do that. I've seen it. I have a terrible habit of picking my nose and hiding my boogers. Y'all take something that's already nasty and then y'all make it weird. Why are you hiding them? Hiding them where? I even hide them in the pockets and hems of my clothes when there's nowhere else to hide them. Why? Why are you hiding? That's so like, it's already nasty and you took a nasty thing and just made it weird as fuck. Imagine somebody's finding, like, what? I've dermatillomania. Probably butchered that. So I constantly pick up my scalp, even if it hurts, and chew the skin off of the edges of my fingernails. Y'all and y'all fingernails. What is Jesus? When I bleed, when I poop, I always hold the bloody, shitty tissue paper to my nose, and it always smells like shit. Duh! You just took a shit. Wait, what? What else would it? Why am I so angry over you?
Why am I yelling?
Stupid. Sometimes I like to in my mouth or on my face. Okay. Masturbate in every hotel shower I have been in. I believe it. I sometimes won't shower if I don't have anywhere to go that day. I like to shower for you. Shower for you. I like to get a black shirt or folder or something, put it on my bed, and then spend about 10 minutes or so scratching and rubbing my head and watching the dandruff accumulate. Oh, you got this down to a science. He said, let me get something black so it can show up more. Like, are you like just so satisfied with seeing a pile of dandruff? What is wrong with y'all? It's like a miracle to me that it seems to never stop falling. I don't even know where you would go for dandruff. Is that like a medical issue or a hair salon issue? Which one would that be? Either way, go get it resolved. Get some Head and Shoulders. What's that man brand that everyone uses for dandruff? It seems to never stop falling. I also have a Ziploc bag full of dandruff that I'm keeping in a safe. I don't know why. I kind of want to see these people. Just to see if the face matches the behavior. Next, I didn't used to think smoking was a disgusting habit until I went on a date with a dude, spelled D-O-O-D, and had to refrain myself from lining up. I didn't want him to be turned off by it. I chew nicotine gum. Okay, these are like... I've been chewing my fingernails for as long as I can remember. It's disgusting, not at all healthy, and I believe my ailments eventually come from it. A lot of people chew their fingernails. I used to bite my nails when I was a kid. Let me see. See, we're getting into the disgusting ones again. Sometimes I eat while taking a shit, then I ponder whether or not I'll be able to leave, but then I remember that I'll eventually run out of food. That's disgusting, because I don't know if fecal matter, like, it's in the air, it's getting on your food. Don't shit where you eat, man. What? I compulsively feel the need to clean people's ears, like reach out and dig around with my fingernail. Once I manage to contain myself unless I'm comfortable with someone, but if I notice dirty ears, it's all I can think about. Hand them a Q-tip? Who's letting you dig in their ears? That's so weird to me. To everyone. I rub the gunk that accumulates in the corner of my dog's eyes off. Sometimes I fail to wash my hands. Also, when I wipe, I smell the toilet paper wet wipe before tossing it. I pick my nose and I would sometimes taste it. I have problems. Yes. All right, these are my last two and I gotta go. Like, ugh. I think this topic is pretty much dead, but for years, I was in the habit of peeling the hell out of my heels. Sometimes big, thick slices. Slices is crazy. Of skin to the point where it hurt to walk. If I got a particularly thick slice of skin, I chew holes into it. Y'all niggas are zombies. I take the scalpel I use for class and cut the cuticles off my fingers and toenails, then eat them. Shit, bro, that's gross now that I've typed it out. Also, sometimes I use the same scalpel to scrape all the hair off my legs. Sometimes there'll be a pile of grease, dead skin cells, and hair left on the scalpel, which Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I'll eat too. There's always the compulsive habit of pulling out ingrown pubes with tweezers. I gotta take a good long look at my life. All right, we we can stop here. I'll be back next week. Thank you guys again. We hit 100 subs. My next goal, I want to get to 500. I don't have like a specific timeline. This year definitely, but I'm not going to give myself a date. Maybe I should. I don't know. But thank you if you stuck to the end with me and were equally disgusted by these. I appreciate you sticking around. If you left, I completely understand why. People are weird, man. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.